Alright everyone, this is it. This is the match you've all been waiting for. Backstreet versus NSYNC. Nah, just kidding. Hulk versus Thor. Two of the toughest, strongest heroes in Marvel comic history. The question as to who's stronger is a query that's plagued comic book readers since the creation of the characters. These two have had numerous battles, and many of them turned out to be a draw. Many of them. But we decided to focus on showdowns where the winner was clear. Hi, I'm Em Leno, and today we'll be breaking down the biggest fights between these Marvel powerhouses to see who outmatches who. But we're going to do things a little differently this time. Rather than judging based on category, we'll be combing through the most relevant fights between them in the comic book series. And trust me, we did a lot of combing. And we're going bigger for these guys, 7 rounds instead of 3, so here we go.
Rock giants crumble under the blow of the mighty Mjolnir. This brute won't be as obliging.
Round 1, Infinity Crusade number 4, Mortal Sins. Taking place after the Infinity Wars, Hulk finds himself on a newly created planet called Paradise Omega, fighting on the side of Thanos. In a combat that saw heroes battling, well, brainwashed heroes, Thor goes up against the Hulk and Drax. After a pretty lengthy battle, Thor thwarted the Hulk by smashing and malfunctioning his propulsion system, sending him flying off into space. This was a bit of a cheap shot, but a win nonetheless. Point goes to Thor. Round 2, Incredible Hulk Annual number 26. Hulk, fresh off a fight with Fiel and Mandroids, finds himself Hulk smashing a military base. Thor shows up to save the day and transports them both to a faraway planet before Hulk can do any more damage. Hulk buries Thor under some rocks and dirt, but Thor manages to free himself, find the Hulk, and shocks him with a thunderbolt so strong it knocks the Hulk out. Thor grabs Hulk's limp body and tries to carry him back to Earth, but Hulk wakes up in the middle of the trip. Filled with fury, Thor uses Mjolnir to bring on a literal storm of destruction. But realizing that he's putting innocent lives at stake, Thor puts the fight to rest. Although there was no clear winner, the fight only ended because Thor wanted it to. Also, let's not forget, Thor did knock Hulk out for a significant amount of time. This round goes to the God of Thunder. Round 3, Hulk. Let the battle begin. During one of Hulk's hissy fits, Thor arrives to stop Hulk's path of destruction. Thor becomes enraged when Hulk calls him a hairy lady and starts to rip into the Hulk. However, Hulk has a brilliant thought. He may not be able to lift Thor's hammer, but he can lift Thor's hand. The Hulk grabs Thor's hand and proceeds to beat him with his own hammer in an ultimate game of, why you hitting yourself? Before Thor can recover, Hulk hops away. Wow, even in his animalistic rage-filled state, Hulk was still able to outsmart his opponent and use the banner brain over the Hulk's brawn. The Green Giant takes this round. Round 4, Avengers Assemble number 4. The Avengers are confronted by Thanos, not knowing that the Mad Titan has taken over Hulk's mind. After threatening to wipe the Earth clean, Thor objects and lifts his hammer to strike King Thanos down. At that moment, Thanos takes control of Hulk's mind, grabs Thor's hand through Hulk's body, and, again, smashes Thor with Mjolnir. It was a bit of a sucker punch, and he was being controlled by Thanos, but we'll count it. Point Hulk, and it's a tie game. Round 5, Hulk Smash Avengers. The Avengers find themselves in a battle against Doc Green after voting him off of the team. They tried to reoffer him a position, but like Justin to the rest of NSYNC, he told them bye bye bye. They tried to take him back peacefully, but Hulk doesn't do peaceful. The Avengers assemble to take him down. Thor, Giant Man, and Iron Man try to restrain him. Thor even put Mjolnir's strap around Hulk's neck to hold him down. But even when restrained, Hulk still caused enough destruction to distract them while he escaped. Maybe Hulk didn't incapacitate Thor, but the fact that he was able to mollywop Thor and the rest of the Avengers with a magic hammer tied around his neck, Doc deserves a point. Round 6, The Mighty Thor number 73. Thor, having lost all sense of humanity, literally, threatens to take over the Earth. Not if the Avengers have anything to say about it. This becomes an intense and brutal battle that ends with Thor killing both the Hulk and Thing. However, 200 years later, Thor finds himself remorseful, and the God of Thunder reverses time so the Hulk and Thing can keep their lives. Sure, he turned back time to undo a misdeed, but it still counts as a win for Thor. Round 7, Fear itself. In this story, Thor claims the throne as the rightful god of Asgard. This makes Serpent very mad as he feels he's more deserving of the title. So what's a fear god to do? He recruits an army of super strong soldiers who he believes can bring down Thor, one being Doc Green himself. Only, he's not the regular Hulk anymore. He's been given a hammer and transformed into Null, Breaker of Worlds. Neo-Hulk and the New Thing, who's transformed into Angror, Breaker of Souls, both go into battle with Thor. But to no avail. Thor kills Thing and knocks the Hulk so hard he goes flying into orbit. And with that, this very close match goes to the God of Thunder himself, Thor. For now. We all know there's more fights to come for these two. Yes! And with each fight, the scale tips from one side to the other. But it's worth mentioning that Stan the Man himself, creator of both Thor and Hulk, had this to say about who's stronger. I would have to say Thor because as strong as Hulk is, he's still mortal. Thor is one of the Norse gods. Only a god can be stronger than the Hulk. Agree? Disagree? Anything we missed? Please be sure to comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to catch more epic face-offs.